Hi, this is Sam from Beamable. In this guide, we're going to look at skinning the login flow. So skinning as a feature is something you can apply to many of the prefabs inside the Beamable product. What it does is it allows you to customize the appearance of the UI from the colors to the fonts, the sounds, the entire appearance. So we'll apply it to one of the prefabs just as an example of how we can do it here. So here I am inside an empty project where I've set up the Beamable SDK. I've opened up the toolbox, which is a great place for us to get started. I'm going to look inside the common section here and pull out the login flow. Now if we just run the game, we'll see how the login flow looks by default. This is the default theme that ships with Beamable. It looks great, but maybe we want to make an adjustment to it. So I'll look at that sign in with email button there at the bottom, and I'll change it from one of the default colors of blue to something else, orange or yellow, let's say. So here's how we go about doing that. We go up here into the Beamable menu, and we're going to open up the Theme Manager. I'm going to dock it over here so we can see both the Theme Manager and the toolbox. Now, the core theme is selected here inside the toolbox. We're going to leave that alone. We're just going to be adding some new changes to the existing default theme. But if you wanted to, you could create a whole new theme and share it between projects. So here, what we can do is use the Theme Manager to drill down to the style that we want to change. So I could use the UI skinning mode here and be able to explore by clicking inside the scene window here and choose which I want there. I happen to know what I want, so I'm actually going to go ahead and go to the button primary, and I'm going to select that. Whichever one of the style behaviors that you have selected, you're able to see that in the Theme Manager. So let's take a look at what we're able to do. We can change any of these properties, and what they'll do is they'll make that change everywhere that this same button primary is used throughout the project. So it gives you a consistency. So I'm going to look through one of the settings here that is the gradient that is applied. There's a tint between two colors that's applied. So you can see it's a bluish color here by default. Let's take a look here and say I want to go green. So as I'm exploring the different colors in the color wheel, we can see the effect here inside the scene view giving good feedback. So I'll go with that green there, and then I'll finish up with, let's say, yeah, that dark right now. Maybe I want a little brighter. So when you choose the color you want, that's it. You're able to go ahead and play the game, save your project, and you've made that change. As I mentioned before, that change will apply to everywhere that button primary style is used throughout the project, so it gives you that consistency that you want. That's it. Thanks.